Well, hello everyone.
Well, hello everyone.
I'm doing a podcast today with a bit of sourdough in my hand.
And I've got a little waffly kit in my hand.
This sourdough has more personality than my wife. I'm joking.
I thought that Ziggy was an old man when I was rocking him to sleep.
That is coming up in the episode. My mum also gets hit by a van. I tell that story.
And Jamie's lost a tooth.
And also I have a saggy face. Ladies and gentlemen, that is coming up in the show. If you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button and join the amazing community. Get ready for an episode of NewlyParents. Have some sourdough. Enjoy. Hello, I'm Laing.
And I'm Sophie Laing. And now we're NewlyParents.
Oh, yeah, we are, baby. Well, start
your bloody engines.
Brum, brum, brum. Hey, honey, put it in. I don't drive a manual.
Put it in neutral.
Well, that's when you. No,
because
you're gonna ruin the clutch if you do that. You're gonna ruin the clutch.
You like to coast. That's what you do.
What do you mean, like?
Oh, sorry, you don't, because you're not qualified to drive a manual. That's wild that you're not.
No one uses a manual now. What was your first car again? A blue Mini?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
And what?
I'm just curious.
Jamie always makes fun of me because I had a blue Mini. I had the duck egg Mini.
No, what I make fun of you about your Mini is Sophie didn't understand the concept of parking fines. So what Sophie did with her blue Mini is she just parked it anywhere.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I went to Newcastle University.
Shout out.
And I lived in Jasmine. You know, I had a house and it said resident parking and I was a resident. So I didn't know that you had to apply for resident parking. So every day for 2 years, I parked on resident parking thinking, I live in this house, I'm a resident, I can park here. Every day there was a ticket and I was like, this fucking guy, why is he doing that? Chucking them away.
Chucking them away?
Chucking them. Okay, everyone's going to come at me and think.
Why were you chucking them away?
I will not let my son be brought up like this, I promise.
Wait,
At any rate, after 2 years, I then got my license taken off me because
you had too many parking tickets.
Well,
what did the fines get up to?
I don't know, Jamie.
Yeah, you do. You remember?
I don't remember, actually.
Yeah, you do.
All I know is it caused for both my parents to stop speaking to me for a whole month. It's radio silent.
SOPHIEHABBOO had to go to court.
No, that was for a different thing.
Wait, what was that for?
I've said this story.
Okay, but just remind me.
That was for, you know, the amber light that you always tell me to go through. Don't go through the amber light. It was for going through an amber light.
You can go through an amber light.
You shouldn't go through an amber light because if they get you in the nick of time, then you lose your license. They asked me to send my driving license off to put some points on it. And again, I didn't open the post. I went, shh. So I never sent my driving license off. So 2 years later, I got lots of letters saying, your driving license has been revoked. So I appealed for it. And my mum had just had a face peel and she came to court with me and I had to stand on that little oath and I was like, I, Sophie B, solemnly swear. And I look out to the audience, my mum looking so upset and worried and her whole face was just peeling off like a snake. And I was like...
Well, listen, everybody. Welcome back to NewlyParents! Hey, by the way, before we start the show, I just want to say one thing. If you haven't subscribed, okay? If you haven't done it, you just click that button. It takes 1 second. It's completely for free. It's free.
It's free. You just go click
Boop.
And subscribe. I subscribe to everyone.
Okay, like who?
I subscribe to everyone I watch on YouTube. If I watch their YouTube once, subscribe. Because I don't want to be going onto YouTube and searching on that search bar. That's the most annoying thing in the world.
This is a great... You're selling without selling,
subscribe.
Which I love.
I don't understand why people don't subscribe. Why am I saying this?
I don't know why you are, but I like
subscribe.
it. Subscribe.
Sub.
Is it 2 words, subscribe? Because I feel like it is. By the way, so subscribe, as Sophie said, because then our little show will pop up straight away for you. Listen, I know we start off NewlyParents like this, but we are NewlyParents, so we have to do it. It's a heat wave at the moment. And I don't know about you, but it's absolutely roasty toasty.
You are in trousers, by the way, walking socks and a top. I'm in a beach dress.
What's the difference? What do you mean walking socks?
Well, they're like walking socks, I can tell, because they're not running socks.
I'm really confused. What are
they're
they?
Thick. Yes, walking socks are a thing. It's like ski socks.
Yeah, I get ski socks.
And walking socks are the same. Yours are thick, girthy socks.
These are not thick, girthy socks.
Yes, they are. Everyone in this room is thinking, what are you doing? But I will say you don't have a summer wardrobe.
I do need a change. It's absolutely roasting. And our poor little son is just not sleeping in this toasty room. And last night I had to go and put don't you roll your eyes at me.
Guys.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it out here.
Okay, go on and put it out.
When the men and the dads, and I'm saying this to all dads and men, go, aren't you so grateful that I do the nights? No, I'm not fucking grateful because we're in 2026 and it should be equal.
So this is what honestly happened last night.
He thinks he's God. He's like, no other dads would be doing the nights. And I'm like, well, they're fucking shit.
Fair enough, but I'm with you, honey. I'm so with you.
And by the way, I've just solo parented for 3 days and 3 nights in a heat wave. Didn't get one complaint out of me, did you? You little saggy.
No, what I get is slightly sort of passive aggressive ones. That's what I get, which I totally understand. You looked after our baby in a heat wave all weekend by yourself for 2 days.
And we had the best time.
Okay, but I missed you. I missed you
We
very
missed you too.
I missed you very much. You were all alone in our big old house.
And you were having the time of your life at a festival.
I was working all weekend. I was working very hard, okay? And it's true, though, I did come back and I did the nights last night.
Night.
Yeah, fine, the night. I was up from 11 till 2:30 doing it.
Okay, but guys, can I just say
And he was just staring at me.
Yeah, I know.
He just stares at me.
It's the heat. Trust me, he didn't sleep the last 2 nights either. I haven't had any sleep. He does this thing where he does just stare.
And at one point, I held our little boy and I walked into the room and I was like, I was doing this. I was coming up to you and I was going, Lammy.
Can I just say, this is at 11 p.m. at night. Like, I had just got into a deep sleep. And I
You were so tired.
Yeah, I really don't understand what happens to me. If I fall asleep at like 9,
Yeah.
10 p.m., you can't wake me up.
No.
2 a.m., can't go back to sleep.
But 11, you were in a deep sleep. You woke up and I've never seen you so tired in all your life. You looked at me and said, what are you doing? And I said, I'm trying to get him to sleep. Do I put the fan on him? And you were like, what? What are you talking about? You didn't understand what was going on. So
That's called sleep deprivation from solo.
yeah, you were very, very, very tired. I was away for the weekend and you were in the house by yourself and you were so sleep deprived. You started to rock Ziggy to sleep. What happened?
I rocked him. He's doing this thing where he wakes up at 11 p.m. on the dot and he's, not crying. He's just ready to go. And so I picked him up. I was rocking him, bouncing him on this ball, and I was closing my eyes because it was now about midnight. And then it was midnight.
Why are we closing your eyes?
Because I'm like sleeping, and I don't want to get eye contact because then he thinks it's playtime and he starts smiling and laughing at me. So I was rock. And I just looked down at him. And he was staring back at me, but I convinced myself it was an old man staring back at me. Like, I was so tired, it didn't look like his face. And I was like, oh my God, some old man, like The Orphan, where it's an old girl, an old woman who pretends she's like a little orphan. I thought there's an old Benjamin Button who's swapped places with my son and I'm rocking this old man. So I had to go turn on all the lights and then he was awake for hours.
Wait, you did not tell me that.
I did. I turned on all the lights. I was so scared. I was alone in our house and I was rocking an old man to sleep. It wasn't Ziggy. This makes you sound really weird, but when
You thought it was
when me and my
man.
sister were younger, we had 2 cats.
Yeah.
My papa, my granddad, lived in a coach house like with us basically.
Mm-hmm.
So when we would go away for the whole summer, the 2 cats would be looked after by him. And one summer we came back and we knew that our black cat Max had been replaced by another black cat.
There's no way.
I am telling you,
By
to
who?
this day,
Who do you think
it
replaced
wasn't
it?
Max. It wasn't the same cat. And I was so scared of this cat and he he only was set outside this window. He did all these really strange things. And I convinced myself it was a similar thing. I couldn't, in my sleep-deprived state, I was like, oh my God, my son has been replaced by an old man that I'm now going to grow up.
And so you
A mother. And I don't know where Ziggy is, but it's not this guy.
Also, it's 200 degrees in here.
Jamie, it's not that hot. We're all saying it.
Honey, feel my back. Sorry, I just had to take a quick break there because I was actually roasting.
Yeah, but you've still got your walking socks on.
It's
There's
not
no need.
fucking walking
you
socks.
also have lovely feet. When I was first dating you, I asked you what your favourite thing about you was, and you said your feet. So whip those puppies out and get a foot fetish going.
Let's just move on. Let's just get back to our lovely little parenting shenanigans. I'm very proud of you this weekend because you were parenting completely solo and you did really well with it. While I was up having hosted.
A fun time.
I was working on Radio 1, I was doing Big Weekend, and it was just very hot, and loads of things were happening. By the way, I know this is a little bit chaotic, but I've actually taken off the headphones because I'm far too hot. I'm roasting over here.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I am getting a little bit hot.
Secondly, I just need to explain this. I don't know what's happened, but maybe it's sleep deprivation, but I feel like my whole body and face and everything is sagging at the moment.
I don't understand why you're saying this, but I will say I do think you don't eat any greens. And I do think that contributes to like tiredness under the eyes.
Look how tired I
I
look.
don't think jelly and yogurt and grape nuts is a sustainable diet. I don't think you're going to get your nutrients in with that. I don't think that you're getting any vegetables in or any vitamins.
I'm eating loads of vegetables.
And you refuse to take a vitamin.
No, I take my vitamins.
What?
Omega.
You don't, and that will contribute to a less saggy face, though, I will say.
So do you think I have a little bit of a saggy face?
I think that, no, I don't think
You do?
No, I don't.
You think I have a little...
I think you look fantastic.
Okay.
I think you look a little bit tired under the eyes, as do I. And trust me, if anyone's sagging over here, it's me. My stomach is so saggy when I do Pilates, it literally touches the floor.
It's upsetting me that I'm slowly getting old. I don't really like it anymore. I really
You're
don't.
not getting old. Look
I
at
think
you.
I've got to that.
Botox.
I've got to that stage. I think what happens when you become a parent is that you suddenly just realise that you get no sleep, you get nothing, no nutrients, nothing at all in you, and slowly by slowly it just all starts to like fade away. And this is what aging is going to happen. I'm going to start to age.
This is what aging's really
Because
scary.
you're exhausted.
Because you either sink or swim in this world now. Like you either age gracefully and we all enjoy aging and like the privilege of getting older, or we have to have 5 facelifts and a body graft. And I don't know which one I'm at yet. I don't know if I'm A or I'm B.
So would you be upset if I went and had a facelift at some point? Because I see that like all these people out there are having facelifts.
No, we'd have to communally agree we're either going to go down the facelift route and both get facelifts,
we're
or
not
just
gonna-
me.
Sophie, I'm not-
There's no fucking way you're getting a facelift and I'm aging. There's no way that's happening. It'll be the other way around, or we both age gracefully together. I don't know whether that's going to happen with how much you love Botox, but...
So when I was away at Big Weekend, what were you doing? Give it to me.
Looking after our child
I know.
in the heat.
Yeah, but you weren't just... What did you get up to? Come on.
We would go on walks. Well, I couldn't really do much because it was so hot, but I took him in a paddling pool. He was naked all weekend. I'm not even a nappy. Just naked,
Just
enjoying
great.
life. I sang to him. What I like to do, and if
Yeah.
any new mums are out there and like, you know that point of the day where like it's nearly bedtime, they're a bit bored, like you've done everything, you don't want to take them on another walk. I get on songs, like rapping songs, and I put them on my phone on Spotify. And did you know the lyrics come up? You just swipe down, and then I rapped him for hours. He fucking loves it.
Give me an example.
I'm not going to give you an
Go on,
example.
give me an example.
No, I
What-
won't. I
Who are you
will
rapping
not.
with? To what artist?
All of them, all the rappers.
So like who? Name...
Like, I don't know their names because I just put in rap music and then I just sing the lyrics.
Why do you rap?
Because it's not fun to sing like Jolene, Jolene, because I know those words. Like it's
Sure.
more interesting for me if I can rap and because then he thinks I'm talking to him and he laughs. He loves it when I rap.
So you do like Eminem, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Like Biggie?
No, I didn't do anything biggie.
But you do, so like Mockingbird Eminem, you do that to our son. Haley, I know you miss your mom and I know you miss your dad, but I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I could keep going, honey.
That's really impressive. I never knew
I can
you
see
that.
you're sad even when you...
Anyway, one thing that did happen,
Yeah.
my tooth chipped.
Same as me.
I know, but you know, remember when I was pregnant, the tooth chipped on cottage cheese and then I had it like filled with bonding? Fucking chipped again.
Let's have a look at it. Is it... Yours is... Mine is completely chipped at the
Yeah,
moment.
yours is not right. Okay, talk to me about your weekend then. What did you do?
All right, I'll tell you about my
You
weekend.
tell me. Saw Zara Larson.
So, yeah.
Saw Sabrina Carpenter.
No, she was not there.
Louis Tomlinson. Everyone was raving about him. What happened there?
Louis Tomlinson was there.
What happened?
He sang a song. He got on stage and sang a song. I also, can I tell you, I went to one of those little portaloos, right? Don't know if you've ever done this. I went...
Obviously, I've been to a portaloo.
Okay, you've been to a portaloo, how vile they are. They have that little, like, thing that opens up in the bottom, right?
Yeah, they stink.
They stink. I dropped my phone in it.
That's vile.
And my I didn't even think about it. My immediate reaction was just go straight in. And do you know the worst part about it?
You'd done a poo.
No, I hadn't done a poo, but it...
Well, the
but
person before you had.
You know how it has, like, it's not a hole, it's like got a lever. I had to push open the lever with my finger and then fish it out.
I would just say bye, see ya,
My
close,
phone.
flush.
My phone.
That's vile on every level.
Shocking.
On every level.
Yeah.
Do you not remember when we went to Glastonbury that first year that we were dating? And our friend dropped his phone down the thing and it went out of the portaloo and he had to get into the shit and grab his phone out. And he did it. And I watched him with my own eyes and was like, your friends are fucking wild.
Can I also just say, I don't know if it's like sleep deprivation, but I know that you thought Ziggy was Benjamin Button, old man. I'm like scared at night at the moment. I don't really know why. I'm like...
I know why.
Why?
Because all you do is sit up and watch horror movies. And by the way, they are horrendous ones.
They're not horrendous ones.
Yes, they are. You last night made me watch one and it was going... Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? And it looked like me in our promo video, a very old lady dying in bed, sadly. And it was just the sound of Baba, black sheep. And guess what it was about? Podcast hosts. And I was like, I'd rather not, you know?
You only started the first 5 minutes.
That was the scary, what was it called?
I don't even know what it's called.
Untold or something.
But I really wanted to watch it and you didn't want to watch it. But
That's why you're scared.
No, I'm terrified going to... Like last night when I was awake with Ziggy, rocking him... I know, clap me very much. I had to go up and down the stairs to check that no one was in the house. That's how, scary it was last night. I don't know why. I'm really freaked out.
I do know what you mean, because when you were away this weekend, I sleep with an eye mask, and every time I put it on, I was like... I just pictured there was a man standing across my face like that.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Also, we did a TikTok and everyone's been commenting saying that I am their sleep paralysis. You know when you need to put a clip when I do the running thing?
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Sophie is my sleep paralysis. People sending it to me as DMs and I'm like, oh my God, it is. That is exactly what my sleep paralysis is.
Honestly, if you came into the room at night, right?
My lanky limbs.
You're so you're like the Slender Man. If you ran into the bedroom when I was trying to sleep on all fours, I don't know. It would be the scariest thing.
I can't wait for time.
No, please don't do it to me.
Jamie and I do this really weird thing where the lights will go off and then I'll just be like this on the door.
No, wait, do it.
And then here.
Just try and do it. This is what Sophie will do to me at night time to try and scare me. And what happens is she'll do it in a second. And after a while, I go, ha, Sophie, stop it. Ha, Sophie, stop it. And she'll do it. And I'll go, oh my God. Try and scare me. Here we go.
I can't.
Just do it once. Here we go.
No, I just said that.
It's absolutely terrifying.
So fun.
Listen, it's been a wild, chaotic morning again on the podcast because we've had zero sleep. And I know we keep banging on about it, but as you know, it's a Newly Parents podcast. So of course we're going to have no sleep. But it does mean it's time for Listeners' Messages. Guys, this podcast is sponsored by Lego Duplo, where learning and play go hand in hand as toddlers create, imagine, and explore. We're going to be honest, right? But like most parents, our baby is a genius.
I mean, obviously.
He's actually a
but
genius.
actually he is. Like, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, there's just a lot of things going on up in that brain.
Oh, it's a whole load of things. And Pat, get this. A child's brain is developed, 90% it's developed by the age of 5.
I knew that. That's why playing is so important, because it actually helps them create and build life skills for when they grow up.
That's why Lego Preschool is so amazing, because it offers a wide range of sets, right?
Exactly. So whether you're shopping for your own child or you're getting a gift for somebody, there is a Lego Preschool gift for everyone.
Yeah, and it goes from 18 months you can start playing to 5 years old.
They love it. You know, there's Peppa Pig characters, there's all of their favorite characters, whatever it may be. There's a set for them. I
got my wonderful goddaughter. She loves Frozen, and whenever I come round and play with her, that's what we got to get out. But the good news is there's a Peppa Pig, there's a Bluey one, whichever your favorite character is, you can go for that.
Let's start building. Visit lego.com/preschool to find out more.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Listeners' Messages.
I love you guys so much.
There you go.
Thank you so much for sending these in. They completely make the podcast and they make our days that little bit brighter.
Okay, I got a wild story. You ready for this, honey? From Sarah. Hey, Sophie and Jamie, I'm loving hearing you're back on the podcast, all with the hilarious Listeners' Messages, so I thought I'd share my embarrassing story with you. Last summer, I was camping just outside Edinburgh with some friends. On the last night, it was good weather, so we built a campfire and sat around it all night drinking and chatting. When it came time for bed, I wanted to be responsible and put the fire out just in case. I also happened to need a wee and couldn't be bothered trekking to the campsite's toilets, so in my slightly drunken state, it seemed like a win-win. As I squatted over what I thought were the fire's dying embers, a gust of wind came and blew one of those embers directly upwards and hit just above the worst place possible. I screamed. And when my friend came running over, I had to explain that I'd burnt my fanny trying to put out the fire. I woke up the next morning quite hungover and it was still really painful, so I made a stop off at a pharmacy where I whispered over the counter what had happened. The pharmacist had to take me to one side to have a look and give me some burn cream. Absolutely mortifying. Thanks for brightening up my Mondays, and I hope my embarrassing story might at least give someone else a laugh. Loads of love.
That's agony.
Have you ever burnt your fanny?
No. I've never burnt my fanny, but that sounds agonising.
Okay, give me one, go.
Okay, I've got a wild story from Alice. Hey, Sophie and Jamie. It's so good to hear you guys back in my ears every Monday.
Come on, let's go, guys.
I wanted to share a story I'm just about ready to laugh at again from Valentine's Day. It was me and my boyfriend's second year together, so I bought a really sexy little latex bra to wear in the bedroom. I tried it on, and when it arrived to check it fit, and it was a bit tight but looked great, so I thought I'd go for it on the night. We went out for a nice meal and a few drinks, and when we got back, I snuck into the bathroom to change. It's not the stretchiest, and what was a bit tight before became extremely tight after a 3-course romantic meal, but I felt great, and my boyfriend absolutely loved it. That was until a few minutes later when suddenly the seam at the back gave way and overstretched rubber came whipping round and slapped him straight in the eye. He let out a huge scream as I ran off to the freezer to grab him some frozen peas, which did absolutely nothing to stop his eye swelling up all blue the next morning. He had to tell everyone at work he'd walked into a door. If only they knew the true story. I hope you guys can at least get a laugh out of my embarrassment, and thanks for putting a smile on my face every week. Now we're back. That is so funny.
Well, so the latex thing snapped.
So the bra strapped and like the latex, it's straight in the eye. That would be awful. See, that's something that I would like get annoyed at in the moment, and then I would have a fight.
Okay, I've got one. A birth story. You ready for this? From Jed. Hi, Jamie and Sophie. I've been listening to your podcast for a while now. My partner Scarlett was pregnant with our first child at the same time as Sophie. I was so scared of becoming a dad and not knowing what to expect. Listening to your podcast and your stories made me feel so much better, and it made me happy knowing you guys were going through the exact same thing. In March, after a complicated labour, we were introduced to our beautiful boy Ziggy. Born via emergency C-section.
Oh my God.
I was so shocked and excited when I saw you also named your baby boy Ziggy too. It's been the most special few months, and I never knew that I could love someone so much. I hope you're cherishing these moments as much as we are. Much love.
Ziggy times 2. I love that.
And emergency C-section like us, honey.
Oh my God, guys, love you so much, and I love your little boy Ziggy.
Jed and Scarlett.
Jed, Scarlett, and Ziggy. And
What
Scarlett's
is
my
Jed short
sixth.
for, do you think?
Jedward.
Honey, give it to me, go.
Love story from Emma. Hi, Jamie and Sophie. I'm loving having the podcast back. It soundtracks my commute every Monday and often has me snorting with laughter on the train. I wanted to share the story of my amazing husband, Tom, with you. Not long after we got together, I had some pretty serious health problems, and he was so there for me every single step of the way. I'm so, so grateful. Thankfully, I'm fully recovered now, and since then, we've welcomed 2 amazing young girls into the world, and he's been the best dad they could hope for.
Come on.
Then, out of the blue last year, Tom lost his job. It wasn't through any fault of his own, but it completely destroyed his confidence and sent him to a really tough space. He couldn't face getting back on the job hunt, so just withdrew completely. Even though he was at complete rock bottom, he would still always show up for me and the kids, cooking dinners, planning days out, and generally putting on a brave face. He's been making great progress in therapy too, and I'm so proud to say that he starts a brand new job next week. It's so amazing to see his old smile come back. Going through hard times as a couple is horrible, but it definitely brings you closer, and I can barely put into words the love and admiration I have for Tom. I feel so lucky that I get to wake up to him every single day. Loads of love.
Let's go.
Emma
That's
and
amazing. What is that? You're like showing a little circle at me.
I'm doing a heart.
Are you doing the like heart like that, are you?
Emma and Tom.
Guys, we
Emma
adore
too.
you.
Guys, love you so much. That's amazing, and well done for
Love
getting
you
through
so
it.
much. Listen, guys, we want to say thank you so much for constantly sending in your messages. We absolutely love them. Keep sending them in. Voice notes, anything at all. Send them to NewlyParents Podcast on Instagram, slide into our DMs, or send us an email, newlyparents@jampodproductions.co.uk, or you can send in a voice note. Everything is anonymous. Our number is in our show description. Anything at all, we want to hear from you. Okay? That's the end of Listeners' Messages. One thing we need to discuss, right? School.
School.
What we're going to do with school.
Well, we've got quite a few years off until the school.
Listen, I'm preparing myself for the father-son race. At the moment, I'm in training. I'm going to fuck up the other dads. And I'm not even fucking joking.
I'm sure you will.
Have you seen, it's actually the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Spencer Matthews, right?
I can't wait.
He did a father and son's race. Father and son's race is just like a group of dads, right? Who like come up, one's probably wearing a rugby shirt, another one's wearing a suit, other one is like wearing whatever. Spencer turned up to the father and son's race in gym kit and spikes. and
With like his goggles on and stuff.
when he raced it. And at the end, he did the dip.
No, he didn't.
I swear on my life. I've got a video.
Show me the video.
I'll get the video. He did a dip at the end.
What's a dip? I don't
You
understand
know
what
where
a dip
sprinters
is.
do that thing at the end where they dip to try and...
Oh, they go, like the head goes first. You're fucking kidding me.
He fucking did that. So I'm going to get... listen to this. I need you to understand this, right? When Ziggy goes to school, we're going to be competitive.
No, we're
Honey.
Okay.
Honey, we're going to be fucking competitive.
Ziggy might be like me. Don't have a competitive bone in my body. You couldn't
so
pay me.
lame.
Even if you said you could get £1 million, I'd be like, can't be bothered to race.
Are you joking? You can't be like that.
Can't be bothered to win.
What?
I don't have it in me. But I'm very talented catcher, aren't I?
I'm the most unbelievable catcher I've ever seen in my life. Sophie has such good coordination. She doesn't use it. It's so upsetting.
I'm going to start paddle lessons. Anyway.
I'm going to show you, actually. Go to our social media channel. I'm going to show you how good Sophie is at catching. She's like a fucking...
There's nothing on there that's
What are you,
us catching.
you're like a whippet. Or so you do whatever whippets can't catch.
I don't care
Honey, you
if
have
I'm
to be
better or
competitive.
I'm good at someone. It's no
Our
competitiveness in my
son
body.
is going to watch us at school.
And he's going to know you don't have to win. You can
do
be
have to
happy
win.
like my mum, and she doesn't need to win anything at life. She's happy just being.
No,
She's happy letting everyone else win.
no. You've got to win. So when we go to school, you're going to have to do it. Okay? Like, I'm going to tell you one of the saddest moments of my life.
Saddest?
Yeah, one of the saddest moments of my
Okay.
life. It's actually no word of lie. When I was at school, right?
Did your dad do a father-son race with you?
Yes, he did.
And did you win?
Yes, of course he did.
Did you?
Yeah,
Go
of
on,
course,
Nick.
Yeah, of course he won. You think my dad's going to lose in front of me? And if he had lost, I'd be like, what a loser.
Oh, sorry, right. A father-son race is just the dads. I pictured it was like a relay with the sons.
Sometimes you can do that as well.
Because that I'm thinking, like, you can't be forcing Ziggy to be as fast as you. Like, if he's not a good runner, you have to cheer him on anyway. I don't want any of that, like, come on.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what happened at school. When I was at school, it was the mother and son's tennis.
What school has a mother and son's tennis?
My school did. Mother and son's tennis. Mother and son's
I
tennis.
will be opting out of the mother and son's tennis.
So what mum are we going to get? If he's going to play tennis and there's a mother and son's tennis, who's going to play tennis?
Grannies, both my mum plays tennis and your mum does. Your mum will be in there.
My mum will be in there.
And she'll be in there.
My mum actually-
and she will be winning.
would.
And she'll be telling Ziggy off if he's not winning.
100%. 100%. Love that. Anyway, no word of a lie. I was at my school, Summerfields, shout out, okay? And imagine this, me, sweet little boy, okay? I was 12 years old. I was waiting, because I went to a boarding school. You know, I went to a boarding school. And I was waiting at the gates, waiting for my mum to arrive. I'd waited my entire school career for this moment, the mother and son's tennis game.
Why?
Because it was a prestigious event to win. That and the Victor Ladorum. And I won the Victor Ladorum.
What's the Victor Lagorum?
The Victor Ladorum, I won every single year. It's
What
the
is-
best athlete in the year. I don't roll your eyes at me.
Oh my God.
All right?
I feel so sorry for our son.
Anyway, I was waiting at the gates and my mum never turned up.
That's very enlightening.
And I'll tell you why. She got hit by a van. A van.
I've never heard this
Have you
story.
not heard this? She was packing the car up. Tennis rackets in. This was her moment. And the van reversed into her and hit her and she got knocked out. And she had to go to hospital. She missed the mother and son's tennis
Your
game.
mum got hit by a van.
I kid you. Listen.
Why have we never heard the story?
I'm just going to quickly phone my mum just to prove. I'm not even kidding you. Just 1 second. I'm going to put her on
Why
loudspeaker.
have you guys never said this story?
Here we go. Just to prove to you. She'll tell the story of being hit by a van.
Hello, my lovely little boy.
Hello. Quick question. Do you remember that story of when you got hit by the van?
Yeah.
Tell the story quickly.
Well, I was coming to play in the Summerfields end of year tennis tournament and win it with you.
And how
I waited
important was it
5
for us?
years. Huge to win this tennis tournament. I waited 5 years to win it because your brother couldn't play tennis. And I was crossing the road to get into my car with my basket, and the meat delivery van to the pub reversed backwards and took me with him. And then he drove over my legs. There were tire marks over both my legs. And they didn't even break. They're so heavy and solid.
Strong, sturdy leg. They're basically like one of those road, like to slow people down.
I am New Zealand farming stock. They just went and then came back up again. And I was knocked out.
I told you.
Woke up in hospital and Alexander was leaning over me. He was very excited because he had a counsellor with him because he had to find me on the road. And there was so much blood, apparently. Dad was getting married 2 days later, and I looked at Zan and I said, oh, God, Dad's going to think I did this on purpose.
You had hired the meat delivery man to make a hit on you.
Yeah, to make Dad feel really bad about getting married.
All right, okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Bye, babe.
That is fucking hilarious. How have I never heard that story
Have you never heard
before?
that story? Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
So why did no teacher come and tell you?
Yeah, do you know what this is what I like. This made it even worse. The headmaster came up to me and said, your mum has had a crash on the motorway. And I was like, what? And so I thought...
I think saying your mum's been run over would have been a bit more scary.
She had a crash on the motorway. And I was like, you freaking kidding me? Like, what? Yeah.
That is wild.
I had some wild stories from school.
Go on, tell us some more.
Have you ever heard about my first ever day at my other school?
No.
Okay, when I came into... You must know this. When I was boarding and I was 13 years old and I came into my room. And
maybe I do know, but tell.
I came into my room and on my bedside table in cheese, melted cheese was written, you will die. And I was like, my mum was like, who's done that? And I was like, I have no idea. Anyway, I went to bed that night and put my hand under a pillow and there was a cold lasagna under my pillow. And I pulled my hand out and had a lasagna glove. I was like, what the hell is
Who
this?
was your roommate? Did you have share room?
No, it was like a big dormitory.
Oh, so it was like how many boys were in your room?
14 in one big room.
So did you say who put a lasagna under
It was one of the older boys. They put a lasagna in my bed.
What other things did they do?
Oh my, Sophie, you don't even understand. Oh my God, like so many things.
Like what?
Another guy called Charlie, one of the older boys, there was like a games room that you could play in and with like a snooker table and a ping pong table and everything like that. And Charlie was made to stand in the room with the lights off the whole day. And whenever anyone came in, they'd turn the lights on. He had to go, hello.
Oh my God, Charlie, that's bullying.
So
what did you get made to do?
Oh my God, so many things. I was made to eat the head of house's chocolate calendar.
His Christmas calendar?
Yeah, they made me eat his whole chocolate calendar.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was
Stuff,
delicious,
yeah.
actually.
What, and then they said it was Jamie?
Yeah, and then they said it was me.
What, you had to go to each one?
Yeah, and munch them down.
What other things? This is fascinating.
Did you enjoy this?
Yeah. So what did you do to the younger boys?
Nothing. I didn't do anything to the younger boys. I did nothing. Because what happened was when I became an older boy, that all stopped. So it never happened. We used to do this thing at school. It was called rat running. This is how like old school it was. What you'd have to do is you'd have your corridor and you would have your rooms either side that looked like little cubicles. Right, this was if you were first year. Little cubicles either side, and you have a curtain to draw across that would cover your bedroom. But there were you could look over the top. What you do is each boy would stand in the corridor. Yeah, you would get your pillows and you would put your trainers in the pillowcase. And the boy would then run down and you would try and hit him to knock him over with your pillowcase full of trainers. And it was called the rat run. And if you made it down and up, you'd win.
So you did the rat run and got hit?
I always got knocked over. Yeah, that's what the game was we played with each other.
So what do you mean you always got knocked over on like
And we used to
dawn
go,
four?
rat run! And then just play this game. Mad.
What, and you would actually be knocked out? Surely, like, what about your rugby boots with
No,
spikes
the
in?
rule was you could only go for legs.
This is horrific. What other things?
But it was weirdly quite fun. It was weirdly quite fun though, for some reason. Because you were at boarding school, there was nothing else to do, so you'd play these like weird games.
So what other things?
Oh my God.
One story.
I've told you this. When my housemaster came round one night, so he came round and said, right guys, everyone needs to be on their best behaviour tomorrow. Got to be on your best behaviour because we have these really important parents coming round. And everyone's like, okay, cool, fine, no worries. Everyone's going to be on their best behaviour, absolutely fine. And he said, listen, all rooms have to be neat and tidy. And these really important parents came round the next day to like look at the house. And they went to the head of house's room and it was pristine and it was amazing. It was beautiful and it was just unbelievable. And then they went to the common room area where you'd eat your toast and have your milk. And he opened the door to show the parents, and it was all the first years in there. And there was 2 people and they were playing chess, and another person was reading a newspaper in the corner, and another person was making toast. It was a pristine, like, lovely little vision, but they were all naked. This is the stuff that used to happen at school. It was wild. So would we send Ziggy to a boarding school?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want him getting rat raced around and whacked to shreds with boots.
What was the naughtiest thing that happened at your school?
We put our school up for eBay.
That's phenomenal.
We put our school on eBay for £1.
How did you do that?
I don't know. We put all of our bras hanging off the trees.
You guys
cling
went,
film on
guys,
the toilet.
You guys went crazy.
But again, that was like the last.
You guys went
we were crazy.
You went absolutely wild.
Were crazy. What other things did we do?
Were you quite naughty though?
No. But I wasn't naughty. But I got on with the teachers. But like I was always told off. But like they were low key also my friends. Like I like the teachers and they like me. I think.
Basically, what I've learned from that is that we're not going to be competitive when Ziggy goes to school. Is that right?
We're not going to be competitive. We're going to be supportive, loving parents.
All right. Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I think it's time for a little story time to end the episode. Are you ready for this, honey?
Oh, boy. I'm ready.
Okay, Sophie, so before we end the episode, it's time for a little game we like to call story time. This week, our story time is about a little princess who meets 2 handsome men called Stefan and Damon.
I love this game. Okay, ready? Once upon a time in a land far away, in the land of little ladies.
And this land was just only full of little ladies.
And one man, a little man, named Jamie.
This little man was the ruler of everyone.
Oh, so he thought. But in fact, the little ladies had him wrapped around their little finger. And they made him do press-ups every day in and day out.
Anyway, one day, the little princess named...
Froggy.
Froggy? Her name was Froggy.
Little Froggy?
She was called that because...
she loved to hop, hop, hop and croak with her big belly out.
Froggy was always a bit of a misfit.
But well, no, she wasn't actually. She had 2 little men called Damon and Stefan.
Wow, and these 2 men were the most handsome of the land.
In all the land.
They lived in a land far, far away from the little lady land.
But they swooped in with their dragon teeth and they kissed her with their mouths.
We've absolutely lost the plot. With their dragon teeth.
I was thinking vampire teeth. But dragon came out because I'm so strange.
Froggy was a bit of a misfit.
Froggy was a misfit, but at last she met the 2 men, Damon and Stefan.
And with their dragon teeth,
they clawed their way into her life, and wow, she lived happily ever after. Froggy, Damon, Stefan, and the little man Jamie.
The end. Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back for another unhinged episode of Newly Parents. Listen, if you want to get in touch, please do. Our email is newlyparents@jampopproductions.co.uk. You can also slide into our DMs at Newly Parents Podcast. Also, you can send us a voice note on our number. Okay, it's in the show description. If you haven't subscribed to our show already, click that subscribe button. Okay?
If you're getting married.
Good luck!
If you're getting engaged.
Go for it!
If you're pregnant and having a baby.
Oh, get out there.
We love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.